Today we get to walk you around this amazing 2019 on a 69 registration Porsche 992 Carrera 2. It's a fantastic example. It's covered 19,000 miles from new with a full Porsche main dealer service history. And really importantly, this car is covered by Porsche extended warranty into 2025. So a really, really fantastic example, as I said earlier. It's finished in GT Silver Metallic with the full black leather inside and with beautiful contrast bits like the crayon seat belts and the crayon contrast stitching. And it also has, beg your pardon, it also has a host of optional extras which we'll point out as we go around the car. Now we'll start at the front end. The beautiful lines of the 992 for me sort of hark back to the 993. I think it's a very, very pretty iteration of 911. That bonnet scoop now sort of making its way into the front bumper, very different to the 991. So a really lovely update, full coloured crest on the bonnet there as well on the front. And then over here we've got these lovely Porsche LED light system. So a lovely LED light unit, black on the inserts of the unit, which is a very nice contrast on the GT Silver. And then you've got 4 LED daytime running lights on the outside of that main beam unit. Coming down to the lower section of the front bumper, all front and rear park distance control on this car, but all the front park sensors integrated really lovely, really beautifully into the front grille. Active vanes down here for extra efficiency and another daytime running light, which also doubles up as an indicator. Coming into the front corner, the front passenger corner, what we have here are the platinum finished multi-spoke Porsche wheel. They are a beautiful wheel, and for me they really are a standout item on this car. So it's 20-inch wheels on the front, 21-inch wheels on the back, a split fit system, and I think that platinum finish is remarkable against the GT Silver Metallic. I really, really like this. I think it really works. Full coloured crests, Porsche crests in the centre caps there. Really nice thing. That is a cost option. It is not free of charge. You would be surprised how many cars don't have this. It's a really nice little feature. Another wonderful addition to this car, and I think you can see it, and it makes a really big difference. And I think previously my colleague said this, once you see it you can't unsee it. This car has the full sports design pack side skirts, and you can see they're color coded and they sit out, and a standard car doesn't have any of this sort of extra lip here under the doors, and it makes an enormous difference to the stance, the way the car sits on the road, on the concrete in here. It makes a massive, massive difference for me. A really cool feature, a lovely cost option. Glass, tilt and slide opening roof. Again, a big cost option. Privacy glass to the rear 3/4, and then go have a look inside. That full black leather interior, contrast stitched in crayon across the top of the dashboard and on the outer edges of the seats. That big roof, obviously lifting those sporty smaller cabins. And then I'll shut the door and we'll work our way around the back of the car. I really love, as I say, privacy glass on the rear quarters, the rear 3/4 windows here, as you can see. And then as you come around the back, those lovely concave rear lights, a sports exhaust system. You've obviously got the rear park distance control, and this car is also fitted with a reverse camera down here, which is very, very nice. And now a little bit of Porsche trivia for you. Most people probably wouldn't notice this, but you see these vertical strakes on the back of the rear grille here. A really lovely thing to point out. It's very, very Porsche. You have 9 on each side. The generation of Porsche is 992. So you have 9 vertical strakes on this side of the rear brake light, 9 on this side, and then 2 in the middle. And then it can be sort of interpreted as 911. I think it's a really cool feature. Obviously well thought out, very Porsche. Coming around the driver's side, we'll jump in. I'll run you through some of the controls inside and obviously some of the other cost options within this vehicle. As I say, it's a really nicely spec'd 992. I'll just bring the car to life and I'll run you through the door card first. So what we have here is electric folding mirrors, obviously electrically adjustable. They are obviously all heated as well. Obviously you've got your electric windows. A Bose surround sound system, again a lovely cost option fitted to this car. It does have some really wonderful features. 4-way electric seats, and what we have also is 4-way electric seats. I beg your pardon. The GT multi-function steering wheel. For me, this is the only steering wheel to option in one of these. It's a fantastic wheel, And what you do have here, because this car is fitted with Sports Chrono Pack Plus, you have the drive select switch here. So if it wasn't fitted with this clock on the top, which is Sports Chrono Pack Plus, you wouldn't get this drive select button, which is a fantastic thing to have. It makes driving this car in its sportier modes a lot easier. So I'll start there, we'll explain it. If you have a look at this dial on the right hand side, when I turn the dial, obviously you get a replacement of the screen. It'll run you through all the drive modes: normal, sport, sport plus, and you can probably hear the exhaust is open because this car is fitted with a sports exhaust. You have an individual mode now where you can adjust all the suspension and the sports response yourself. And then this car very nicely has a wet mode, which obviously puts the traction control into a hypersensitive mode to make this car safer in wet conditions. You have the sports response button carried over from the 991 there as well. Lovely controls on the steering wheel. The right hand screen all configurable, full map. You've got your sports chrono clock there, G-force, so on and so forth, all configurable on there. You can adjust over to the left hand screen and you can add some configuration onto that screen as well, all using the wheel on the steering wheel. Voice control on the left hand side, but you've got your telephone answering button there as well. Cruise control down on this side over here, and then moving really nicely across into the center of the cabin. Porsche's PCM system, it is a fantastic system and it's a great update from the previous generation. You now have Android Auto and wireless Apple CarPlay, which is fantastic. And then obviously all your climate control, everything runs through here. But you also do have Porsche's inbuilt navigation system, super responsive, super high definition, as you can see. Look how fast the screen is. I mean, it is a fantastic display. And then in here, you have a lot of the configuration that you can run through on the steering wheel. You can go through in more detail within the sat-nav screen itself. Again, all your driving modes are here. You can deploy the spoiler at the back electronically on your own here as well. The sports exhaust system can be switched on and off via the screen. It can also be switched on and off via this dedicated button here. Your adaptive suspension modes, all adjustable on that button as well, but also your chassis is adaptable up there. Dual zone climate control, heated seats for the front passengers. Obviously this glass opening roof does open. So if I press that button, you'll see, and that's the tilt button, bear with me. There you are. That roof opens, a really lovely feature in a 911. I think that actually is probably the most important cost option to have. It makes a big difference in a car and a sports cabin of this size. Loads of storage, a cup holder, which actually really cute, is removable if required. Under here you have an extra pad for your iPhone, or your any type of phone, which boosts signal. And then you've got your USBs and an SD card slot and an extra SIM port there if you wanted to put a SIM card in the car. So that pretty much sums up the inside of the car. A really fantastic car, and as I say, a lot of the things that I've mentioned are cost options. They are not standard features. And I'll just jump out and summarize this beautiful example. So a 2019 on a 69 registration 992 Carrera 2, 19,000 miles with the benefit of Porsche extended warranty until 2025. A really outstanding example, actually, in my opinion. I think those platinum wheels, the extended sport design pack sill on the side, the roof, the visuals, it's just a really excellent specification. My name's Matthew. I hope this video has helped. Thank you for watching.